segment has always been populated with the same familiar faces, the likes of the Volkswagen Golf GTI, Honda Civic Type R, Ford Focus ST and RS. But it's very rare for a manufacturer to enter the segment and really make a good impression in a positive way. Well, Hyundai has managed to do it with this, the i30N. So how do you get people excited about a performance-based car that hasn't got any real sporting pedigree? Well, you bring in a team of experts with a proven track record. That's exactly what Hyundai have done. In came a team led by an ex-BMW M Division chief, someone who was pivotal in bringing cars to market like the BMW M3. Then you hone the car's dynamics at the infamous Nürburgring. There are two versions to choose from. There's the i30N and then the i30N Performance, and both use the same 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder petrol engine, and it pumps out either 247 or 271 brake horsepower. In all honesty, it's pretty hard to justify the extra oomph from the performance version. It actually feels just as quick as some of its rivals. They both have the same torque figure of 260 pounds per foot, and there's an overboost which increases this to 279 pounds per foot for just 18 seconds, and that's to help you with overtaking. Accelerates hard, and you can tell from the soundtrack alone that this is no ordinary i30. And on the overrun it spits and crackles, which for some adds to the drama of owning a hot hatch like this. It's only available with a 6-speed manual gearbox, so there's no flappy paddles to worry about. Overall though, it feels pretty well planted and a solid car to drive. The steering offers excellent levels of feedback, and it's precise, which gives the driver confidence when pushing on at pace. One of the reasons it's worth going for the more powerful version is the addition of the electronically limited slip differential, which controls the delivery of the power more effectively to the front wheels, meaning less torque steer when accelerating hard out of bends. It does mean though that you have to really push it harder to get the most out of it. With the dampers set to comfort, it's not exactly what you call cosseting, but it sits somewhere in firmness between the Ford Focus RS and the Honda Civic Type R for comfort. Anyone familiar with the i30 interior won't have any problems navigating around the N. The only issue is that not a lot of effort has gone into making it feel particularly special. Yes, you get these figure-hugging seats, but it's not as special as you'd find in something like a Honda Civic Type R or a Volkswagen Golf GTI. The seating position is excellent though, and the thin A-pillars make forward visibility excellent. There's also plenty of adjustment on the steering wheel and seats, which are electric on the performance model. All models come with an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system which sits at the top of the centre console. Now, it's pretty intuitive to use, and it features all the usual gadgets like sat-nav, DAB radio, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You can even monitor the engine power, torque outputs and boost pressure should you want to get a bit car geeky on the drive home. If you like your hot hatch with a good level of practicality, then the i30N won't disappoint. There's more than enough headroom for taller drivers, and with all the models getting 5 doors, your rear passengers won't have the problem of squeezing through a tight space to get into the back. However, when they are in the back, they may struggle for legroom. The boot isn't the biggest in the class, but the 60/40 split folding rear seats will tumble forward should you need to move large items in a hurry. It seems that Hyundai has made themselves a hot hatch that can really compete with the heavyweights from Europe. The handling is sharp and precise, the engine is excellent, and it's affordable with good levels of equipment.